Watching Times Now, I'm Sagarika Mitra, and the top story we are tracking this hour is the face-off that the INDIA bloc is constantly engaged in with the poll panel. While the Election Commission has dared Rahul Gandhi to prove his allegations or tender an apology, the leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha has upped the offensive, taking his fight a step further. Rahul Gandhi, along with fellow MP and sister Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, they are set to spearhead a protest march from Parliament House complex to the Election Commission of India. This protest march is expected to begin in moments from now, which is at around 11:30 a.m. this morning, where the opposition is expected to raise their voice against the special intensive revision of voter rolls in the state of Bihar. This is a bid to take on the Election Commission over what they have called as vote chori. This protest march will be followed by a meeting at 4:30 today, where Congress will again strategize and come up with more allegations against the EC. Now remember, this also comes a day after the Congress launched a web portal where people can register and demand accountability from the poll panel, and also express support for the leader of opposition's demand for digital voter rolls. But this is just the beginning.
It is critical that we expose voter चोरी. इस कैंपेन का पूरा समर्थन कीजिए. प्लीज सपोर्ट दिस कैंपेन फुली. हमारे वेबसाइट पे पूरा का पूरा इंफॉर्मेशन है, डेटा है. आप इस मूवमेंट में शामिल होइए और हिंदुस्तान में जो वोटर चोरी हो रही है उसको रोकने का काम कीजिए. इट इज क्रिटिकल दैट वी एक्सपोज वोटर चोरी. इस कैंपेन का पूरा समर्थन कीजिए. प्लीज सपोर्ट दिस कैंपेन फुली. हमारे वेबसाइट पे पूरा का पूरा इंफॉर्मेशन है, डेटा है. आप इस मूवमेंट में शामिल होइए और हिंदुस्तान में जो वोटर चोरी हो रही है उसको रोकने का काम कीजिए. इट इज क्रिटिकल दैट वी एक्सपोज वोटर चोरी. इस कैंपेन का पूरा समर्थन कीजिए. प्लीज सपोर्ट दिस कैंपेन फुली. हमारे वेबसाइट पे पूरा का पूरा इंफॉर्मेशन है, डेटा है. आप इस
So let's tell you more about this website that has been launched by the Congress party. Once a person registers on this portal, a certificate is issued in their name which states that the signatory stands against vote chori. This portal also gives the option to people of calling on a number and filing the link in the SMS to register. Now, this certificate will bear the signature of the Congress president, that is Mallikarjun Kharge, Congress General Secretary K.C. Venugopal, and also Treasurer Ajay Market. Now, while the Congress is looking to mobilize the public against the Election Commission, Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge is set to host a dinner with INDIA bloc leaders to brainstorm further on the agenda of cornering the poll panel.
कि इस एक इलेक्शन कमीशन की वजह से दुनिया भर में जो हम लार्जेस्ट डेमोक्रेसी, सबसे बड़ा लोकतंत्र करके जाना जाते थे, आज पूरी दुनिया को पता चला है कि यही इलेक्शन कमीशन इस लोकतंत्र को मारना चाहती है, मार दिया है. और अभी हम डेमोक्रेसी नहीं रहे, फ्री और फेयर इलेक्शन हमारे देश में नहीं होते, वो पूरे दुनिया को पता चला है. दुनिया में बहुत सारे लोग पूछ रहे हैं कि हमारे देश में क्या चल रहा है, भारतवर्ष में क्या चल रहा है.
देखिए, गांधी जी ने क्या रास्ता दिखाया था, उसी रास्ते पे तो राहुल गांधी चल रहे हैं. पहले प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस कर दी, विचार करने के लिए तैयार नहीं है इलेक्शन कमीशन, एफिडेविट मांग रहा है. किसके दबाव में है इलेक्शन कमीशन सबको मालूम. तो हमारे सामने गांधी जी का दूसरा रास्ता, हम जैसे उन्होंने दांडी मार्च किया था आजादी के लिए, हम लोकतंत्र बचाने के लिए पार्लियामेंट हाउस से मकर द्वार से मार्च करेंगे निर्वाचन आयोग तक, और उनसे चाहेंगे कि हमारी बातें सुने और सुनकर देश के लोकतंत्र को की जो हत्या कर रही है भाजपा सरकार, उसमें सहभागी और सह अभियुक्त न बने.
So even as Rahul Gandhi continues to lead the offensive against the Election Commission, the leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha has failed to respond to back-to-back notices from the poll panel. Now, over the last 24 hours itself, Rahul Gandhi has received notices from the chief electoral officers of both Karnataka, of Haryana, and also of Maharashtra. So let's tell you about what exactly this entire controversy looks like, and we are going to tell you about the notices that have been sent. So this is the fresh notice that has been sent to the LOP. Notice number 1 has been sent from the CEO of Karnataka, and the notice reads, you have stated that Shakun Rani has voted twice. They're talking about specific cases that Rahul Gandhi mentioned in his press conference. So the CEO of Karnataka in the notice says, on inquiry, Shakun Rani stated that she voted only once. You are requested to provide relevant documents. Then comes notice number 2 from the CEO of Haryana. You were requested to give details of electors' concern, after which they go on to say it is requested that a signed oath be given to this office. So here there are 2 notices that have been given from the CEO of Haryana and the CEO of Karnataka asking Rahul Gandhi to provide all the evidence that he has been talking about. But that hasn't happened just yet. So citing his reluctance to make a formal complaint, the Bharatiya Janata Party has hit out at Rahul Gandhi for what they are calling is Rahul Gandhi's brand of hit and run politics.
Chief Electoral Officer of Karnataka has given him notice on the same day when the press conference was on, filed the complaint with an oath. This was exactly the wording of the Chief Electoral Officer of Karnataka. But Rahul Gandhi, as usual, it is a hit and run case. He did not file any complaint. And ये बहाना किया गया कि सिक्योरिटी का इशू है. Whatever has been now at public domain, it is clearly shows that the claim of Mr. Rahul Gandhi is totally false. It is bogus.
मैं श्री राहुल गांधी जी से पूछना चाहता हूं कि बिहार में सिर्फ तथ्य के आधार पर पूछना चाहता हूं. पॉइंट नंबर 1, बिहार में 1 सितंबर तक जिसको आपत्ति है कि उसके कागज नहीं सही ढंग से प्रस्तुत हुए हैं, वो चुनाव आयोग को अपना आवेदन देकर अपना नाम जुड़वा सकता. श्री राहुल गांधी जी, आप एक ही कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी में इतना सिलेक्टिव कैसे हो जाते हैं? उसी बेंगलोर सेंट्रल कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी में आप वो विधानसभा दिखा रहे हैं जहां बीजेपी ने लीड किया है. 2 विधानसभाएं चामराजपेट और शिवाजी नगर जहां कांग्रेस को 60% से अधिक वोट मिला है. आपके चीफ मिनिस्टर प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस क्यों नहीं कर रहे हैं? डिप्टी सीएम प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस क्यों नहीं कर रहे हैं?
देखिए, वो तो पहले दिन से ही सदन नहीं चलने दे रहे हैं. इस तरीके से उस पर आरोप लगा रहे हैं राहुल गांधी. चुनाव आयोग सबूत मांग रहा है कि अगर आपके पास कोई सबूत हो, लेकिन खुद तेजस्वी यादव के पास 2 इपिक कार्ड हैं. जनता के कल्याण के लिए जो सरकार की योजनाएं हैं उस पर चर्चा करें, सुझाव दें, कानून बनाने का काम करें. और आज जिस तरीके से ऑपरेशन सिंदूर के बाद लगातार महत्वपूर्ण विधेयक हैं, किसी पे चर्चा नहीं होने दे रहे हैं, तो ये निश्चित तौर से अब उनके पास कोई एजेंडा नहीं है. बिहार में उनको हार सुनिश्चित नजर आ रही.
And moments before the vote chori march of Rahul Gandhi, it is D.K. Shivakumar, the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, who is daring the poll panel. And if you listen to the tone and tenor of the comments that he's made, you will realize how those who talk about being saviors of the Samvidhan, what do they actually think about the Samvidhan and constitutional bodies? So D.K. Shivakumar says, who are they to issue a notice? This is in context of the poll panel and the CEO of Karnataka, who is asking for proof and an oath from Rahul Gandhi over the charges that he's made so that the EC can follow procedure and investigate the allegations of manipulation. In the midst of all of this comes a threat of sorts. Who are you? Who are you to serve a notice? We have the power, so we are the ones who can give the notice. You do not have the right to issue the notice. This is what D.K. Shivakumar, the Deputy Chief Minister, Congress stalwart in Karnataka, has to say with regards to the latest storm between the Congress and the EC. Let's listen in.
Coldly aware notice kodake. Now notice kotradu. We have powers to give notice, we will give notice, sir. He doesn't have any powers to give us notice, sir. ಯಾವ ಅಫಿಡವಿಟ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು? ನಾವು ಪ್ರಜಾಪ್ರಭುತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಚುನಾವಣೆ ಗೆದ್ದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನೀವು ನ್ಯಾಯಬದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇದೆ ಹೊರತು ನೀವು ನಮ್ಗೆ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಕೊಡೋ ಹಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಏನಿದ್ರು ಕಾನೂನು ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಕೊಡ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ಯಾರು ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಕೊಡಕ್ಕೆ. ನಾವು ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು. We have powers to give notice. we will give him notice, sir. He doesn't have any powers to give us notice, sir. ಯಾವ ಅಫಿಡವಿಟ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು? ನಾವು ಪ್ರಜಾಪ್ರಭುತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಚುನಾವಣೆ ಗೆದ್ದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನೀವು ನ್ಯಾಯಬದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇದೆ ಹೊರತು ನೀವು ನಮ್ಗೆ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಕೊಡೋ ಹಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಏನಿದ್ರು ಕಾನೂನು ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ.
My colleague Neha Hebbale is with us. Neha, for the benefit of the audience who are just joining us on this broadcast and for those who do not understand Kannada, can you translate, word to word what DK Shivakumar said? What we understood was that he's daring the EC and he said, who are they to give us a notice?
Well, absolutely, that's right. In fact, Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivakumar here hitting out quite hard at the Election Commission, raising questions now. In fact, to quickly summarize exactly what he said, let the EC issue a notice if they want to. And he's also questioned who the EC is over here or who the Chief Electoral Officer is to issue a notice, further adding that, in fact, it is them who have the powers to issue a notice. And he's in fact even gone on to say that the Election Commission has the opportunity to carry out an election in a fair and free manner, in a democratic manner. And more importantly also, in fact, he said that the Election Commission doesn't have the rights to really issue a notice and that the law, in fact, the legal course would take its action. Remember, of course, this is now a new escalation here in the ongoing war of words that we've already been seeing ever since Rahul Gandhi leveled those massive allegations of irregularities in various polls that were conducted across the country, starting from Karnataka's Mahadevpura constituency, where he leveled a lot of serious charges.
Yes.
Now, of course...
Neha, I want you to stay with us because we have Ashok Gowda of the BJP joining us. Mr. Gowda, before I take my question with you, I want you to listen to the comments made by DK Shivakumar with regards to the Election Commission. With the CEO of Karnataka has asked Rahul Gandhi to submit evidence of the allegations that he's made. Let's play out that reaction of DK Shivakumar once again.
ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಕೊಡೋ ಹಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಏನಿದ್ರು ಕಾನೂನು ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಕೊಡ್ಲಿ, ಅವು ಯಾರು ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಕೊಡಕ್ಕೆ? ನಾವು ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪವರ್ಸ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ನೋಟಿಸ್, ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ನೋಟಿಸ್. He doesn't have any powers to give us notice. ಯಾವ ಅಫಿಡವಿಟ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು? ನಾವು ಪ್ರಜಾಪ್ರಭುತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಚುನಾವಣೆ ಗೆದ್ದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನೀವು ನ್ಯಾಯಬದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇದೆ ಹೊರತು ನೀವು ನಮ್ಗೆ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಕೊಡೋ ಹಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಏನಿದ್ರು ಕಾನೂನು ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಕೊಡ್ಲಿ, ಅವು ಯಾರು ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಕೊಡಕ್ಕೆ? ನಾವು ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು.
Ashok Gowda of the BJP stays with us. Mr. Gowda, you heard what DK Shivakumar, the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, says. Those who claim to be champions of the Samvidhan are now using this language for the EC, saying that who are they to issue us a notice? We have the power, we will give them a notice.
Absolutely, yes. See, what has happened is the power has got into DK Shivakumar's head. He is using singletons on the commissioner, election commissioner, and as well as that's a constitutional body. And they should understand that on a constitutional body, you cannot use them as the officers, as the regular officers who are working under you. Election Commission does not work under anybody, even under the Prime Minister. It does not work under the Prime Minister. It is parallel to Prime Minister. And it is a constitutional body, and DK Shivakumar should understand it. According to the procedures, they have said that if you sign an affidavit, we will provide you all the information, rightful information. And instead of that, they are saying that who are they to say that we should provide the affidavit? It's a procedure which actually Raj Narayan in those days, 1973, 1972 itself, had clearly stated, he had given an affidavit that if at all the information, whatever I am giving, I am ready to face it. And this procedure is there from the days of 1950 itself. Okay. And why can't the Congress party understand the common sense that whenever we are trying to file a complaint on anybody with the election commissioner, we have to sign an affidavit. Forget about it. Whenever I'm getting a plan sanction approved from the BBMP, where the DK Shivakumar is the minister, I'm supposed to sign an affidavit. And if at all I say that, who is DK Shivakumar? And why should I give an affidavit?
Okay.
Is it not a constitutional body there?
Mr. Gowda, do stay with us. Salim Ahmed of the Congress, let's take that question to him. Mr. Salim Ahmed, do you think when a constitutional body follows procedure, issues a notice to the leader of opposition based on the charges he has made, they have no rights to do so? The language that has been used, who is the EC to issue us a notice? We are in power, we will issue notices. Do you concur with that tone, tenor and that intimidatory, threat of sorts to the EC?
No, first let me come to a
whatever. Who has spoken that? I didn't know who spoke.
It is
now,
the Deputy
right
Chief Minister of Karnataka, Mr. D.K. Shivakumar, has said that who is the EC to issue us a notice. We are in power. We will issue them a notice.
No. See, what is the meaning of issuing a notice? When Rahul Gandhi made allegations, the duty of the Election Commission to find out the truth. And it's been open secret now that the Election Commission is handing job with the government of India, BJP. So in that case, Shivakumar, why should they issue a notice? Shivakumar, as the Deputy Chief Minister, has taken an oath. That is more than enough. And has met the Chief Election Commission, given the details. Definitely is the responsibility of the Election Commission. I said in the meeting, Election Commission has become BJP Commission. So it's been controlled by the BJP government. Democracy is in distress now. So that's what we have been fighting. There's no Lok Sabha elections, there's no assembly elections. But Rahul Gandhi has taken an issue that every voter, whether it's like industrialist or a poor man, everybody has got a vote, and that vote has to protect it. In that they are fighting that battle. It is the starting of the battle.
Yes.
And why should Election Commission issue a notice?
As a leader of the Congress party, you have all the rights to ask questions. Your party has unleashed an offensive against the EC. But you and your party claim to be champions of the Constitution. I'm sure we've not forgotten that the EC is a constitutional body. For politicians to say who is the EC to issue a notice, isn't that threatening?
No. See, the question is not a kind of a threatening. The question is now that Election Commission, we have lost confidence with the Election Commission. The way they have been behaving, not only in Karnataka, other states, what happened in Bihar, we are not asking about Karnataka Election Commission, we are asking about the Election Commission of India. Because in Bihar, 65 lakhs voters, what happened to them? Supreme Court gave a slap on the face of the Election Commission. So Election Commission lost its credibility. So definitely we have been fighting against that one. Why should...
All right, so multiple charges there, Mr. Salim Ahmed, that you're leveling. But till now, I did not get an answer to the kind of comments that have been made. Thank you for joining us on this broadcast. IP Singh of the Samajwadi Party is also with us. IP Singh ji, कांग्रेस का ये कहना है कि इलेक्शन कमीशन होता कौन है, किसी नेता को नोटिस देने वाला. अगर वोट रिगिंग, वोट मैनिपुलेशन, वोटर फ्रॉड के चार्जेस है और जो नेता ये एलिगेशंस लेवल करते हैं, क्या सबूत दिखाने की जिम्मेदारी उन पे नहीं होनी चाहिए?
देखिए, ये कांग्रेस ने जो कुछ भी चुनाव आयोग को लेकर कहा है, मुझे वो वाकया याद है कि 2022 में उत्तर प्रदेश में चुनाव था. 22,000 शिकायतें जिला वाइज, चुल्लू पार विधानसभा गोरखपुर की है, पंडित हरिशंकर तिवारी जी वहां से विधायक हुआ करते थे, उनके बेटे श्री विनय शंकर तिवारी जी वहां विधायक थे. वहां से लेकर पूरे उत्तर प्रदेश में लगातार हमने कंप्लेंट किया, उसको चुनाव आयोग ने उस पर कोई जवाब नहीं दिया. बाई इलेक्शन हुए उत्तर प्रदेश में, उसमें हम लगातार शिकायत करते रहे. हमने 2022 में कहा डीजीपी हटा दीजिए, डीजीपी नहीं हटाया गया. हमने चुनाव आयोग से कहा कि रिटायर्ड चीफ सेक्रेटरी बनाया गया, उसे हटा दीजिए, उसको नहीं हटाया. हमने मोर देन 2 डजन्स हमने कलेक्टर और जो वहां डीएम थे और कप्तान थे उनको कहा कि भाई एसएसपी को हटा दो, उस पर कोई कार्रवाई नहीं हुई. इस तरह से लोकतंत्र को चुनाव आयोग ने बीजेपी के इशारे पर लूटने का काम किया है. वही काम उन्होंने
आपने आईपी सिंह की लोकतंत्र की लूट की बात की. आईपी सिंह जी, आपने लोकतंत्र की लूट की बात की, लेकिन जो पावर में है, आपके अलायंस पार्टनर की बात कर रही हूं, अगर डिप्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर कर्नाटका के ये लैंग्वेज यूज करते हैं कि ईसी होता कौन है हमें नोटिस देने वाला, क्या ये लोकतंत्र के एक स्तंभ को थ्रेटन करने की बात नहीं हो जाती?
नहीं, बिल्कुल उन्होंने सही कहा है कि चुनाव आयोग कौन होता है, क्यों नोटिस देगा, क्यों उसकी नोटिस का कोई भी पॉलिटिशियन या कोई भी पार्टी उसका जवाब देगी. और चुनाव आयोग से ज्यादा पेट में अगर दर्द देखा जाए तो बीजेपी और उनके नेताओं को हो रहा है, उनके मंत्रियों को हो रहा है. चुनाव आयोग कम बोल रहा है, बीजेपी के स्पोक्स पर्सन.
तो आप कांग्रेस का समर्थन करते हैं व्हेन द कांग्रेस सेज हु इज द ईसी to give us any kind of a notice? आप कांग्रेस के इस बात से you back this comment made by DK Shivakumar?
बिल्कुल उनके साथ में सही बात कही है. जो डिप्टी सीएम उन्होंने कहा है ईवीएम हटाइए, ये जिस तरह की कार्रवाई कर रही है चुनाव आयोग, अगर लोकतंत्र को बचाना है तो चुनाव
तो लोकतंत्र को अगर बचाना है तो लोकतंत्र के constitutional bodies को threaten करना जायज है. Thank you so much, Mr. IP Singh, for joining us on this broadcast and giving us your views. We also have Mr. Saravanan of the DMK joining us. Mr. Saravanan, a comment made by DK Shivakumar has sparked off a controversy, a comment that comes just moments before the INDIA bloc's march to the EC office in Delhi. DK Shivakumar says, who is the EC to issue any notice to us? We have been elected democratically. We will issue a notice to the EC. Do you concur with this kind of threatening tone that has been used against a constitutional body?
The issue is not whether we are concurring with Mr. Shivakumar or not. The issue is how the ECI can play fraud. ECI has committed a big fraud in collusion with the BJP. The Prime Minister is silent. Why is he silent? This is an issue which threatens the democracy of our country. Democracy is inalienable to our country. Universal adult franchise is one principle which is the bedrock of democracy, and that seems to be threatened. And Mr. Rahul Gandhi has made valid criticism. He has backed it with proof. The ECI should investigate instead of asking, give me this affidavit, sign in this oath and all that. That is all hogwash. The ECI is just trying to create diversions. The question is, why have you committed this fraud? Who is benefited by it? Everybody knows that this fraud is committed by the BJP in collusion with the ECI. See, a simple thing. Why are you not giving it in a digital format? Because all your shenanigans will be exposed in 30 minutes.
Mr. Saravanan, humbly rejecting the points that you're making, because everything that you said is being repeated again and again by leaders across the, opposition bloc, and the charges are in public domain. But today we are talking about a threat that has been issued to the EC. Who is the EC to issue a notice? If there are politicians talking about voter manipulation, voter fraud, talking about, mammoth piles of evidence that they have, if the EC says, show us the proof, take an oath and say this actually happened, what is wrong in that?
See, you are doing a great disservice to our country and to our democracy by raising these issues. See, everybody 000. It is the fraud committed by the Election Commission of India is for everyone to see. It is visible to the naked eye. And but still you will ask me why Mr. Shivakumar is using such language. Ask EC to take action, arrest him. Why the ECA is afraid? See, the other question is this. Why the ECA is afraid to take any action against Mr. Rahul Gandhi?
All right. So at least, Mr. Saravanan, you at least in your criticism, you at least said that if a threatening language is used, the EC must take action. Thank you so much for joining us. Ajay Yadav of the RJD is also with us. Ajay ji, EC के खिलाफ एक opposition ने मोर्चा खोल के रखा है. आपके बहुत सारे एलिगेशंस है, बहुत सारे कंप्लेंट्स है और उसको लेके देश भर में चर्चा हो रहा है. पर जिस डेमोक्रेसी या जिस लोकतंत्र को बचाने की बात आप करते हैं, अगर उसी लोकतंत्र के स्तंभ को थ्रेटन किया जाता है, क्या वो सही बात है?
देखिए, सबसे पहले तो मैं ये बता दूं कि ये जो लोकतंत्र के भ्रम को जो डिस्टर्ब किया जा रहा है, ये जो कहा जा रहा है कि लोकतंत्र डेमोक्रेसी इज इन पेरिल, the fact is that democracy is in danger, and it's not as if only Rahul Gandhi or Tejasvi Prasad Yadav or leaders are talking like this. Even the public, they have the same opinion, they have the same view. ECI is a party to the BJP, and as the earlier my panelist said, that in collision with BJP they are committing this fraud. This is absolutely true. अगर राहुल गांधी सवाल पूछते हैं तो जवाब तो जो नेता है उनको देना पड़ेगा, प्रधानमंत्री को तो जवाब देना पड़ेगा. वो डिबेट से बचते हैं, वो जवाब देने से बचते हैं. कब तक प्रधानमंत्री बनेंगे? जिस तरह से नेम्स को डिलीट किया जा रहा है, जिस तरह से SIR पे सवाल उठ रहे हैं, तो अगर लीडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन पूछते हैं तो ईसी को तो जवाब देना पड़ेगा. ईसी जी हर चीज
है कि आपने जो कहा है उसका आप हमें सबूत दिखाइए. बट ओनली फॉर द वांट ऑफ टाइम आई हैव टू थैंक यू मिस यादव. A huge controversy over the latest comments made by DK Shivakumar on a day when the opposition bloc is going to march to the ECI headquarters. Delhi police sources for now are saying that no permission has been granted. In the midst of it comes a comment from DK Shivakumar where he says, who is the EC to issue any kind of notice to us? Before we take a short break, once again listen into that remark made by DK Shivakumar.
ದಾಖಲಾತಿ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ.
ಕೊಡ್ಲಿ, ಅವು ಯಾರು ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಕೊಡಕ್ಕೆ? ನಾವು ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು. We have powers to give notice, we will give him notice. He doesn't have any powers to give us notice. ಯಾವ ಅಫಿಡವಿಟ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು? ನಾವು ಪ್ರಜಾಪ್ರಭುತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಚುನಾವಣೆ ಗೆದ್ದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನೀವು ನ್ಯಾಯಬದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇದೆ ಹೊರತು ನೀವು ನಮ್ಗೆ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಕೊಡೋ ಹಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಏನಿದ್ರು ಕಾನೂನು ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ.